Alright.
Yes!
Scott Pilgrim versus the world. But there's no online play?
Welcome to another episode of The Completionist, exclusively right here on ScrewAttack.com. You know, February is a very important month to me because, well, you know, it's about love. And I like love. I love love. Love, love, love. You get the point. I'm going to be reviewing games that have love themes, maybe do a top 10 about love, maybe even review a game that has love in it. And the one that I've picked is not very good. But that's not important. That's for a later time. And today's game is a game that I really get suggestions for all the time because everyone might figure out that I'm a big fan of it. And if you haven't figured it out, maybe now's the time to see. I'm gonna do it.
Scott Pilgrim versus the world. If you can't tell by now, I'm a huge fan of Scott Pilgrim, both the comics and the film. Hell, I saw Scott Pilgrim in theaters 11 times, and the last time I saw it, I even had the entire cast sign my poster that's in my room.
You have a problem.
But when I found out they made a Scott Pilgrim versus the world, the video game, no questions asked. I bought it without even looking at the reviews or gameplay footage because I knew it was going to be awesome.
But Beardman, those graphics look terrible. Aren't graphics the most important part of a video game? Is that 8-bit? 8-bit? That is preposterous!
Sure, mind-blowing graphics are nice, but you don't need amazing graphics in order to make a game appealing. Games are all about the story, the gameplay, and the presentation, and how they're all connected together. Scott Pilgrim is a 23-year-old Toronto native.
The distant land of Kanyada.
He falls in love with Ramona Flowers, and she falls in love with him. The problem? Only the fact that she has 7 evil ex-boyfriends that will stop at nothing to end their relationship. Now, Scott must rise to the occasion and fight the evil 7, but not alone. In this game, he has buddies to help him out. You can play as Scott, Ramona, Stephen Stills,
Carry on, love is coming,
and Kim Pine, Scott's ex. One of Scott's many exes. She's still messed up by it. In the film/comic, Knives Chow, Scott's girlfriend before Ramona, plays a pivotal role in regards to the plot of the story. In the game, however, she kinda just blends in with it all. But thanks to the DLC update, you can now have the option to play as Knives, but prior to this, she's more like an assist trophy from Brawl. The presentation is damn near perfect. The combination of 8 to 16-bit graphics are exactly what I wanted. Scott Pilgrim in both the film and the comic honor a lot from both eras of gaming, and it's great to see that the game understands this. I think what makes this game so awesome is the fact that both the director of the film, Edgar Wright, and the creator of the comic book, Brian Lee O'Malley, were very much a part of the creative process of this game. What I love about the environment is the fact that it all looks as if it was based on a real place. The fact that the streets of Toronto could actually be passed as the streets of Toronto.
Yeah, it looks like the city of Toronto actually exists.
It's an actual city, Greg.
Kanyada!
The game contains a lot of throwbacks to other gaming franchises such as Mario and Zelda. This game is one of those games that knows it's a game. A game within a game. Game. What?
Gameception.
The music is my absolute favorite thing out of this entire experience. I was a fan of chiptune band Anamanaguchi before the game came out, and when I started playing it for the first time, I freaked out because I had no idea the band actually did the music. They know how to capture that 8-bit era so perfectly. The style of this game is that of the old beat-em-ups. You know the ones, Streets of Rage, Final Fight, The Simpsons arcade game, you get the gist.
Thank God there are no planks in this game.
From the get-go, you can choose between your favorite characters. You've got Scott, Ramona, Kim, and Stephen Stills. And of course, if you have the DLC, you can get Knives Chow as well. Each character is equipped with their own unique assists, special moves, and list of moves that you unlock by leveling up. As you travel through the 7 unique stages, you battle an onslaught of the Horde known as Toronto, Canada.
Kanyada!
You can use your surroundings to your advantage, throwing baseballs, trash cans, you can even get a samurai sword. When you complete a level, you are then taken to the 8-bit overworld screen, which looks a lot like Mario World. As you battle, you will level up, expanding your stats and moves as you go. With each level, you acquire a new skill that will help you in your brawlish quest. You have heart points, which act as your total hit points, and gut points, which are basically your special move points. These points are subtracted every time you perform a special move or call a friend. When you kill an enemy, they will burst into Canadian coins. You can use these coins in order to buy food or permanent stat power-ups. Know this though, Scott Pilgrim will take tons of hours to max your characters. A lot of time will go into this game. That is, of course, you went ahead and did the money glitch. Don't worry, I don't judge you. Hell, I did it too.
No need for a game shark here.
After successfully pulling off several different combos without getting hit, sometimes your character will flash yellow and orange and whatnot. Don't freak out, you're not having a seizure. Actually, if you start hitting a guy and keep the Jackie Chan chain alive, you will go into a beast-like mode where you will throw punches as fast as you can and as hard as you can until your character decides to end it. If a friend falls over, you have a basic continue countdown to try and resuscitate them. This can be a bit bothersome at times because the enemy will go straight for you while you're trying to resurrect your friend.
Hey Gerard, I'm down.
Stupid
Come help
Harry
me.
Potter owls.
Come help me. Come on.
I got you,
Over
don't
here.
worry, I got you.
Come on.
I got you,
Damn
calm
it.
down, Greg, I got you.
Come on. Gerard, I'm down again.
Okay,
You must help
my hands
me.
are tied.
Come
Give
on
me a
over
second.
here.
I'm gonna...
Gerard,
stupid
make
lesbian.
It for me.
Okay, I got you, Greg. I got this. No!
Oh, I'm down again.
Oh!
Gerard.
Stupid.
Help me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Greg. Oh god, you're a ghost. In most of the levels, there is a secret bonus area that can be accessed called the Subspace Highway. During the Subspace Highway, you can destroy flying piggy banks and collect Canadian currency. Aside from the main storyline, there's actually 3 different modes to go with it. There's Battle Royale, which consists of you battling your friends. There's Dodgeball, which is kind of boring, because you basically just hit a ball into your friends and try and get their life really low, and it takes a while if they have a lot of life. And my favorite is Survival Mode, which is basically just a never-ending zombie onslaught. And what would this game be without its boss fights? This game is all about the boss fights. Each of the boss fights are fun and different, challenging the player to use the skills they've learned as they progressed. One of the coolest things about this process is when you kill them, the gigantic KO sign appears. But for whatever reason, after you're done kind of destroying them, the game kind of stops for a good 10 to 15 seconds, as if more is supposed to happen. Death by trash can.
Bam!
Aw, yeah.
That's right. Take that. You boss.
Throw this trash can at you. Take that, Greg. Oh, wow, and...
You take that
One
straight
up
and you.
and-
That's
Man,
boy.
this is
This
just
is
taking
this-
forever.
Well, I'm.
Is there like
you
a
wa-
skip
we could
button?
stand
I mean, I
here
don't-
for a little bit.
We should have left by now. I don't even...
Ah, there we
Oh,
go.
okay,
Yeah,
there's the chime.
we
Okay, we're
beat
good, we're
him.
good.
Oh.
Alright, so you did it. You killed 6 of the 7 evil boyfriends. It's time to take the fight to Gideon. But to be honest, be prepared for a good 20 to 30 minute battle because you have to fight this guy 3 different times with levels to progress through in between each fight. What bums me out though is that when you finally reach the end, you get to that epic moment of this is it. And because of those weird load times again, it feels like something else is supposed to happen, but then it doesn't. Boom. 1 hit. You're dead. With a stick. Throw it in your face.
So he's
And you're
dead.
dead, okay.
All right.
Oh god, we gotta wait again. Pick it up. Boob touch?
Boob touch.
Boob touch.
Boob touch.
Alright! And the credits go on, and there's 2 things that come to mind. Yes, I beat it, and why can't I hit the start button to skip the credits? Listen, I don't mind watching credits, but these credits are literally about 10 minutes long, and you have to watch it. There's absolutely no way around it. This one is easy, but time-consuming. All you have to do is beat the game as the 4 different regular playable characters, and once you completely beat the game with them, you can go ahead and unlock the playable character, Nega Scott, who feels more powerful than the regular Scott. Real fun incentive, huh?
Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game, the movie, the comic, all 3 things. They're just so damn awesome. If you haven't experienced any of them today, I definitely suggest doing so. The game's not even that expensive, the movie you can probably get for 20 bucks, and the comics on their own, if you buy the Master Collection Pack like I did, will run you about 40-50 bucks. With that in mind, I give this game my completionist rating of Complete It.
Complete it!
That is all the time I have for today, guys, so please, as always, leave a positive or negative comment in the boxes below. Also, don't forget to leave game suggestions, but not just for the future of the show. Leave them for the month of love. Games that you love. Top 10s you want to see about love. Games that you don't necessarily want to see reviews on because the games are so bad about love. If you guys are fans of the show, please check out my Facebook page, facebook.com/thecompletionist, and if you do the whole Twitter thing, which I do kind of every now and then, go ahead and check me out there, twitter.com/JKCompletesit. Now if you'll excuse me guys, Kim